Hello everyone. Some animals are, well, let's be honest, they're not very smart, but terribly funny, so they can be an endless source of hilarious YouTube videos. Oh, you must have seen at least a couple of them. But there are creatures that are always on the list of the most intelligent animals, and even compete with each other for the first place. However, it's too boring to study these top 10 lists, and it's so much more cooler to see what these geniuses of the animal world look like. So we're happy to show you the smartest animals in the world. So come this way and let's get it on. Octopi. What will happen if you take the abilities of Mr. Fantastic from the Fantastic Four, add them to the talents of Elastigirl from The Incredibles, and give all that to an octopus? No, you won't see that disgusting scene from the first X-Men when the Senator is squeezed through the bars of his cell, but you're thinking in the right direction. Octopi are amazing creatures that can be very flexible if necessary, and then easily pass through any hole, even the tiniest one. See it for yourself. And once again, even getting out through a narrow bottleneck isn't a problem when you're an octopus and you're in there for some reason. And if you think that you don't need to be particularly clever in order to do these tricks and everything just happens thanks to self-preservation, how about the ability of octopi to open jars from the inside? It's a trick that even the great Harry Houdini would love to do. And don't even ask how this octopus guessed which way to twist the lid. Perhaps it's a special underwater intuition. But most of all, we like that, even having thrown off the lid, the octopus decided not to get out of the jar. Why not? Well, it's cozy and comfortable, and its tentacles fit perfectly. Elephants. You're probably aware that elephants are quite smart animals. They can be trained, recognize themselves in the mirror, and perform tricks. They also have an amazing memory, ride tourists on their backs, and they can even do a massage. People say it feels quite peculiar, but here's something you can never expect elephants had: a passion for painting. That's right. Turns out that if you give them some paints, a brush, and an easel, they can make some great pictures. Not like Leonardo da Vinci, of course, but after all the great artists had to start somewhere, even if they hold the brush with their trunks and not with their hands. At first sight, these pictures look like the creation of some elementary school kid with a good artistic taste, or a modern artist, like the one who paints red splashes on the easel, you know. And what about an elephant drawing an elephant? Can you believe that? These animals can do even more than that, and even sign their paintings so that no one takes credit for their creativity. By the way, this is quite possible because some elephant paintings are auctioned off for millions of dollars. However, if you want to get yourself a similar painting, don't get discouraged. If you go to a park with big-eared artists, any of their paintings will cost you about $5. Cats. Cats are not only cute and fluffy, they're actually quite ingenious little bandits. Don't even hope to hide anything from them in a box or a closed drawer. All boxes will be opened and the contents will be thoroughly sniffed, touched, and then covered with fur. And in order for the human not to suspect anything, the cat will also close the box behind them from the inside, because there's nothing impossible when you're a cat. A closed cage? Don't even try to keep your fluffy pet inside it. You can't outsmart him. And if you think cats are proud and arrogant creatures that can't stand dogs, you're in the wrong. When it's necessary, they're a dream team. They open doors together and then steal whatever they want from the human's table. We can easily imagine cats as professional card players. The only problem is their soft little paws, so they're stuck with the shell game. So, you think your pet is a lovely ball of fur with a tail? Dogs. Well, since we mentioned cats, it's time to talk about our other friends. Oh, they're not inferior to them in intelligence, and in general are quite capable of taking first place in the Smarty Pants contest. Of course, this isn't surprising for most dog owners, but some of you probably can't even imagine how cunning your pets can be. They can easily help you with laundry if you offer them something delicious in return, obviously. But if you don't, then they will get on the table and take it themselves. How? By making a ladder out of kitchen boxes. Why do you even ask? This isn't elementary dog skill. And now a little experiment. Imagine you're a dog. No, without choosing the breed. You're just a dog that's afraid of water, and your favorite ball fell into the pool. What can you do in this situation if your beloved human got lost somewhere? Of course, jump into a plastic bath and use it as a boat. The main thing is not to lose balance because there aren't any life jackets on this ship. Huh. Well done, good boy. Monkeys. Of course, if we're doing a list of smart animals, we can't do without mentioning monkeys. After all, they are the closest relatives of humans, and even if you stick to the idea that humankind didn't come from them, but for example from dolphins, it's still quite difficult to deny that monkeys are very similar to us. And every year it seems they're trying to overcome the little differences we have. Gorillas are learning to speak, and small funny capuchin monkeys are trying to master vending machines. Yes, this is the same naughty monkey from the Pirates of the Caribbean, although here it behaves much more intelligently. It doesn't steal pirate medallions and doesn't scare everyone around, but quietly places money in the machine, and then pushes the button. He's pushing. Here, it's pushed. Well, not everything goes perfectly at the first try. After all, this device is designed for people, not for little monkeys. But this cute capuchin already learned how to give the change to a human and ask for help when it's required, and he drinks exactly like we do as well. Dolphins. According to scientists, the most intelligent animal today is, no, not monkeys, and not even dogs. Even elephants with their craving for painting came in second place, and dolphins successfully overtook them. Dolphins are able to imitate sounds like parrots, recognize all colors except blue, distinguish images, objects, and their vocabulary consists of 1,000 words. Experienced dolphin trainers say that these animals have simply amazing memory and can learn lots of tricks. They can repeat them after seeing them just a couple of times. So there's nothing surprising in the fact that these animals are considered the smartest in the world. Like elephants, they recognize themselves in the mirror, and apparently they even admire themselves. Also, dolphins can draw. Okay, we admit it doesn't look as cool as the elephant's paintings, but dolphins don't have trunks. In addition, maybe they just use different styles, you know? No one says you need to draw something particular and recognizable to be a genius, right? And after work, they can smoke a special underwater hookah. Yes, dolphins can do that. They even let out air in beautiful rings and look very happy about it. Parrots. If you've ever had a parrot, you probably tried to teach him to speak, even if the bird was a very naughty student and only squeaked in response. Did you recognize yourself in that story? So don't be upset, but rather look at this grey parrot.
Can you help me start the car?
Who knows how to do some amazing things, and proves that these birds are incredibly smart. No, really, we've never seen this before. Look for yourself. Parrot, show us how a wolf howls. And how does an owl scream? Okay, and how do birds sing? Oh, this is just amazing. Can you imitate a horse? A pig? Incredibly cool. But don't think that imitating other animals is its only ability. It can also do sounds from cartoons, for example, falling, and a baby crying. Have you ever seen a parrot that meows and barks?
How about a dog? Can you bark?
But wait, that's still not everything it can do. The grey parrot could actually dub a space movie, for example, Star Wars. In any case, it can imitate the famous pew pew of the stormtroopers. And an ominous laughter. Now it just has to rehearse the heavy breathing through a helmet and it can start conquering the universe. Raccoons. They say that there is nobody cleverer and more inventive than a raccoon that saw something yummy. To be honest, we didn't test this out, but after watching these videos, we don't have any doubts. Raccoons climb down the pipes so well that superheroes seem to be just a poor copy of them. Not only superheroes, imagine the Mission Impossible music in the background, and you'll understand that this is an ideal soundtrack for raccoons.
Okay, let's go.
In any situation, these forest animals know how to open cans to get food, even if there's a special twisting lid which should protect the product against thieves. But the creators of these jars clearly didn't take into account that there are incredibly smart raccoons in the world. Still don't believe us? And what about a pebble to attract the attention of a human?
Someone's knocking at the door.
More noise, more food, more human, more! But we still don't understand why a raccoon could need a doormat. Perhaps it fits perfectly in its little raccoon house, or maybe raccoons have a highly developed civilization and humanity isn't yet able to understand them. So we hope that you liked our video, friends. If you've ever had to deal with some genius animals, tell us about it in the comments, and of course, give us a like if you think that these animals are incredibly smart. Amazing gadgets, upcoming technologies, incredible inventions, and other cool stuff related to high tech on TechZone. Subscribe, you won't regret it. The link is on the screen and in the description. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks, and we'll be right back to you as fast as we can.